And hey, hello there, RJB here from RJB TV. 458 and Burgersasu. Two of my favorite players in Burgersasu, maybe my favorite player. Meeting yet again on fastest map to have a little beatdown. They're gonna beat each other up. And there can only be one winner at the end. It's gonna be our favorite burger salad, or Burgersasu, our burger boy, our very best friend. Here on the bottom right corner of the map, on the pink Zerk. Is he going to be the one to beat up 458? Or is 458 gonna be the one beating him up? He's here in the top middle, yellow Protoss. As usual, 458 will always be on the Protoss. I mean, I do have some games where he is on Terran and Zerk. Maybe I should cast some of those sometime. I did in the past cast one best of set with 458 on Terran and Zerk. It was actually quite good, in my opinion. He actually has a pretty strong Terran and Zerk. It's not on the level of his Protoss, for sure, not on the level of his Protoss, but it's still pretty good to watch. Burgersasu here starts off with the hatchery in his choke and Nexus first here for 458. So a little something I want to say before I continue is that... What is he doing? Okay, he's doing a extractor trick. Okay. Something I wanted to say before we continue is... This game is actually part of a best of set, but I didn't turn on my recording software. I thought I did. I clicked to record, but it didn't record. So there's actually two games that happened before this that I thought I casted because I was about to end the recording, and it turned out there was nothing there. I never recorded. So we're gonna be missing out on two somewhat short games of like 15-13 minutes long. The Protoss against Terran and the Protoss against Zerk. We're gonna be missing out on those two. I'm not gonna say who won because I might cast them again. Maybe next week or in 2 weeks. Maybe next year or in 2 years. Who knows? I will be casting them again at some point. For now, I'm only going to be doing this one single Protoss against Zerk with Burgersasu at 458. Maybe a second game. Depends on how I feel. Because I have already been casting for, I'd say, about 50 minutes. And I just felt like, you know what? Let's just do another one and make sure that I am recording on this one. Because the first one, I was not. Something Burgersasu really likes to do, which I believe was invented by the player Rabbit, is going for a double hatchery choke. Where you make it very difficult for the Protoss to walk through because you can actually move this larva all the way up to about here. Although usually I only see them do this on middle spawns, because it's easier to put the hatchery against the hatchery, there's less space to walk through. Here he's doing the same thing on a corner spawn, and I'm not sure if this is actually as well walled off as it is on a middle spawn. Zerglings there dancing back and forth. One Zergling there on the middle finds the probe, but does not kill the probe, but got one hit off on the probe. He's building a proxy robo base. He starts off with a cannon and a gateway there on the middle. Whereas, oh, it's a double gateway. He's building a wall. Interesting. He might cancel these double gateways when the cannon finishes. He might be doing this just to keep the Zerglings away. Maybe he's gonna let them finish and produce from right here, which would be pretty smart as well, because you don't want to be producing all the way back at home and have to walk all the way across the map. He is going to let them finish. Interesting. Robo on the way, very fast Robo. Double Nexus, Cybercore, 6 gateways in total. Oh, he cancels them after all. He cancels them just there to secure the cannon. Because with Burgersasu, you can never ever gamble on allowing him to micro his Zerglings. Kill your probe. He's gonna try every single time. Do not let him succeed. Do not give him the freedom to micro his Zerglings against your probe. Because he will win. You will not be able to protect the probe. Will kill it. And when he kills it, he slows down your proxy base, which slows down your build order, which gives him more time. He's gonna try to walk through, he's trying to catch. Okay, so on a corner spawn, this might not be the most successful thing to do, because as you can see, he easily gets surface area for 4 zealots on top of the sunken and breaks through. We have Zergling spawning, Hydralisk spawning for Burgersasu. He's got a lair, very quick lair. He's getting Mutalisks, he's getting a Spire. This is something I don't really see Burgersasu do too much. This is something I usually see Bjol, Rabbit, or Brain do, where they very quickly get a lair and other forms of advanced technology. Usually Burgersasu stays on Hydralisks to defend with only Hydralisk and Lurker. It's kind of interesting to see him go for a Spire this early. But because he went for a Spire, 458 went for Stargates to get Corsairs. And the Corsairs are going to protect the Reavers from the Mutalisks. So both players are countering each other step by step. 458 throws down a question. Burgersasu responds, but then 458 retorts, which for Burgersasu again has to formulate an answer. But this is going to be a little bit of a conversation between these two players. You do this, I do that, then I do this, and you do that again, and they keep switching up. The Scourgers though take down the Corsairs. Really, really good move. Really, really good move. And still only 2 Sungless in the front. He's low-balling that choke so extremely hard. He's getting away with murder. This is the cheapest choke I've ever seen in my life. He's moving across the map here now because he wants to scout what 458 is doing. He wants to get information. And he goes in there. Did he actually... Yeah, he made a round of Mutalisks, but he's not going to do anything with them. He's actually switching back to Hydralisk because he's getting Hydralisk speed, getting double Evo Chamber, and he stopped producing Mutalisks. We might just go back to Hydralisks after killing those 2 Reavers, although the Corsairs have arrived. There's only 2 Corsairs, but the 2 Corsairs might just be enough to push the abuse away. It is enough. It is enough to push them away. Level 1 attack. Finish there for 458. He's got Zealot speed, Shuttle speed on the way, and level 1 attack for Corsairs being researched, and getting 3 more Robos on the middle for a total of 6. 6 Robos on the middle. He's gonna have a very strong Reaver push. Very strong. Getting more gateways back at home. Got more Scourges on the scene there from Burgersasu. He's on 41 drones. He's got 7 hatcheries in the back, 2 in the front, total of 9. No Queen's Nest finish yet, he's on triple gas. He cannot yet quite afford a Queen's Nest or a Hive. He is kind of forced to just spend... Oh, Scourge is coming in to kill the Corsairs, gets right on top of all of them, but 2 of them do make their escape. He used like 4 Scourges for 1 Corsair, so not the most efficient use. It happens sometimes where you try to split all the Scourges in groups of 2 to kill 1 Corsair apiece, but didn't work out too well. But the Reavers did have to retreat. That is important. 458 now is going for a Reaver drop. I see 2 shuttles are on the scene. He's getting 2 more shuttles and 3 more Reavers. He might just go for a big ass drop right on top of this economy. Scourge is still flying back and forth. Mules are on the hunt of probes to try and stop construction of cannons on this middle right. So Burgersasu is really playing this exactly like how I usually see Bjol play this matchup, which is Scourges with Mutalisks chasing down whatever flies around on the map. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not, but bottom line, it looks great. It looks great to watch this. Lurker's on the way, 2 more hatchers in the back. He's got double Evo, getting double upgrade for Carapace and attack. More Reavers spawning, another 4 on the way, got 4 shuttles are on the scene. Corsairs can't really do too much because if they overextend or commit to killing something, the Scourges come in and swoop down on them and kill them. 458 is on 54 probes against 44 drones, 150 supply against 105. Both players are kind of on equal footing at the moment. Like, this is what I mean. Every single time 458 attacks something, and hangs still in the air, Scourges swoop in and kill the Corsairs. He didn't kill that many of them, but killing some of them is always better than killing nothing, because it cost him only a couple Scourge, no Mulisks. Also, he switched into Hydralisk to defend himself. Big drop on the top. Corsairs are clearing the way, pulling and pushing Overlords away to make sure that Burgersasu has the least amount of reaction time possible. Hydras push the Corsairs away, and a drop comes in over the Hydralisks. Sorry for that click. Oh, he unloads right next to the Hydras. Hydras are gonna die. Corsairs, please come back in. Burgersasu, we picked up a couple Reavers. Gonna try to unload. Turns around, unloads yet again. A large army coming into those Reavers, but the Reavers are amazing against clumped up units like this. Oh, he picked one Reaver up. Going in. There it is, and it dies before it can shoot, and the Reavers on the side get killed as well. So 458 with some tricky moves, some good micro, tries to get on top of the drones, but the drones do stay alive. The Reaver died too quickly. It was a very good attempt. If that, I'd say half the time, that setup works out as intended, and 458 wins the game right there and then. The other 5 times out of 10, it does not work, and the game might progress into a long game. And I just feel that this might become a long game. We've got 59 probes there for 458 on double Nexus. He's slowly growing bigger. He's got a big Reaver ball there on the middle, gonna try to fly in yet again over another angle. We've got Burgersasu preparing himself to turtle up extremely hard. We've got Lurkers in the back, more drones on the minerals. Spores gonna be built on the side. Got a Hydralisk strewn about the place all over to intercept shuttles. This time it's a left side drop, bottom left. We got some stuff in between. Overlords moving, they do spot the Corsairs, so Burgersasu should now know that the drop probably is going to be coming from this bottom left corner. Corsairs are distracting, shuttles are coming in, one shuttle gets taken down, 2 shuttles get taken down, you got 3 more, 5 more, 4 shuttles on the scene, unloading. Reavers unloading right on top of the Lurker. He's going for the Hive. Gets some damage on the Hive. Picks up one Reaver. Going to try to fly in close towards the top, towards the drones. But drones do stay alive. Drones do stay alive. Great move there from Burgersasu. Defended himself quite well. 458 did the right thing, but couldn't pull off what he had in mind. Burgersasu simply prepared himself well enough. Or too well. Too well for 458 to do something against. Now we're on 68 drones. He's got more drones than there are probes. 72 drones. We have 5 hatcheries on the bottom. We got another 6. Wait, that's 5 as well. So you have 11 hatcheries in the base, 2 in the front. And 458 is now scouting the entire map. There might just be an Overlord drop somewhere or a proxy hatchery somewhere for Nidus, because that is something Burgersasu does like to do, is get a drone out onto the map very early into the game. We're scouting the entire map, looking for Overlords, proxy bases, or whatever else there might be. Just making sure that Burgersasu did not escape this containment. Making sure no risks are taken, no stone left unturned. Both players now are finally reaching that endgame technology. And 458 has changed his mind. He's going from drops, trying to kill those workers or the Hive, towards frontal pushes. And this is what I believe he should have done from the start. Frontal push mixed in with drops, which he's doing right here on the side. That is a drop, preparing to go in and kill those drones. But in the front, he's pushing through the Sunkens, pushing through the Hydralisk, although the Hydralisk did pull back. Drop comes in. A lot of Hydralisk in between. Trying to target fire. One shuttle arrives on the scene. He's gonna unload. Might be empty. It's empty, so he killed the correct shuttles. And here on the middle, he pushed back that army of Reavers towards this containment, towards his proxy base. The mutants did die, the Mutalisks did die, they served their purpose. A couple more are morphing into Guardians. He's maxed out on supply. He might go for either more defense, or he might try to break free right here, right now, when the Guardians finish up. With Burgersasu, it's sometimes hard to read. Half the time he just breaks out immediately. The other half, he stays in his base for a little while longer to grow just a little bit bigger. He's got 2 more gas to fill out. He's getting some spores there on the top. He's waiting for upgrades. He's got so many upgrades on the way at the same time. Like he's got a melee range carapace. He's got air carapace on the way as well. He's got level 1 carapace for air, 1-1 for ground. We got 458 there on 001. A little bit behind on the upgrades there from 458. Getting a couple more gas on the top corner. Getting a second cyber core. Getting a third nexus. He's filling out his base. He's macroing up right now really, really hard. Because now we're at the point in the game where a Zerg has a lot of production. And that means that in return, 458 needs a lot of production himself as well. Guardians on the map. He's going to clear out this top corner here and then maybe swoop left to break into the middle with a flank. First, he has to clear out those sides because that opens up the opportunity to go for Overlord drops or maybe Mutalisk flybys over the right side of the map. But first, let's take away that side control that 458 has at the moment. The Chorus is coming in out of Spore range, and now the Devourers come in to kill the Corsairs. The Corsairs do push away, and this side gets cleared out. Which means that now 458 has to let Burgersasu put Overlords on the right side, which the Corsairs of course will kill, but the entire purpose is that the Overlords can detect and spot shuttle drops coming from the top and soon from the bottom as well. He's picking up a very, very big Reaver drop. It's like 12 Reavers, maybe even more. I think it's 6 shuttles, maybe 7 shuttles. 7 shuttles with Reavers. It's going to be 14 Reavers. Going to try to unload here in the back where Burgersasu fortified the backside. He's using protection. He's protecting his ass quite well. Got Lurkers, Guardians, Devourers, Hydralisks, Sunkens. Everything you could dream of is right here to protect his drones from enemy invaders. So Corsairs yet again gonna stack up with those shuttles to hopefully fly in without losing anything. This is the goal. This is what he wants to kill. We got some of the fighters on the scene for Plagues. We got a Queen on the side for Ensnare to slow down that drop. And when it's all stacked up, it's going to be very easy to slow it down. There comes the Ensnare. Oh, he's going to have to unload it about double Disruption Web. Flies in very deep, starts unloading on top of the Reavers, but the Lurkers, but the drones do run to safety. Another Reaver unloads, more Reavers. That one Reaver on the top, going to shoot is low, but his scarab gets stuck behind the Spire and the drone, and does not explode. But that's 90 supply, dead and gone for 458. Now is the perfect opportunity for Burgersasu to push out into the middle, right before all that supply has been rebuilt. And surprise, surprise, something I didn't expect from 458 ever in a Protoss against Zerg. He's going carriers. He's going carriers. This is a madman's move. Because carriers are not that strong against Devour, Ensnare, and Plague. And guess what Burgersasu has? Devour, Ensnare, and Plague. He's clearing out the bottom side of the map, getting control back of this entire section, get more vision with Overlords, and to just make dropping harder and harder for 458, who is now fortifying the middle. Overlords spreading out, getting all that vision back on both those sides. Burgersasu is rolling, and he's rolling strong. Couple Templars there ready to kill the Guardians. Guardians do go down. They cannot dodge storms too well. We got... is this an Overlord drop, or is this vision? This is just for vision. He's sending out Overlords just for vision. Okay. The Overlords are moving out for vision all over the place. I already think there's nothing... Oh, wait. Wait. Did you have something in there? No, they're all empty. They're all empty. So Dragoons are killing the Overlords while the other Overlords made their grand escape. Fires are on the scene, core carriers are on the way, Templars are being built. Both players are just macroing up so damn hard. We got 8 hatcheries, another 4, that's 12, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, wait, 12, I mean 18, 19 hatcheries in total. I'd say 19 is about the magical number. He's going for number 20 there though, which is an even more magical number of hatcheries, but his production is going to literally be impossible to keep up with as a Protoss. Like, 4v8 is going to have to build a whole lot more gateways. He does have a lot of stargates though, getting scouts as well. Scouts, that's amazing. You do not often see scouts. So because the first 20 minutes 4v8 failed to do damage, we now have a situation where Burgersasu is a force to be reckoned with, and he's getting that proxy hive, hatchery, proxy hatchery. He's getting that proxy hatchery here on the top left of the map. And if 4v8 doesn't know that this exists, it's gonna be a problem for him at some point. He does have cannons in the front and a lot of high Templars, but I just think that he's gonna go for an Overlord drop after he builds a Nidus Canal. He goes in right into that base. Not sure if this is a smart move. He got plagued and snared and devourer spored. Titus is just going to take this down so quickly, so easily. He's going to try to snipe the hive. But oh god, this might just be the single worst move I've seen in the history of StarCraft. He's switching over to scouts. I think 4v8 is now just having a ball being creative because this game just got so extremely difficult. Now he's just having a ball going for fun units. I mean, scouts can just kind of fly in there and kill a hive quite quickly. Quite surprisingly, quite quickly. But losing the carriers like that was definitely not a good move. Definitely not worth it. It cost him a lot of money. And as you can see, his minerals are quite low. He needs a couple more probes. Temple's arriving on the middle to keep those cannons, to keep this proxy base alive. Got a Knight is on the way there on the top corner. Overlords are there to pick up units. Lost the pylon on the middle. More Hydras entering the middle. Yeah, 458 is losing his grip. 458 is losing his grip. And my prospects are not looking great. His prospects are not looking great. My diagnosis is 458 is in a whole lot of shit. A lot of it. Not just a little bit, a lot of it. So a large army of scouts flying over the top side. Overlords will spot them. Overlords will see them. Got a queen there on the scene. No Devourers though. Devourers are away from home, and the scouts do arrive on the scene to kill that hive. Gets a plague down, hits his own Great Aspire as well, and here he goes. It's time to hit the hive, but like you see, it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. Well, not as quick when they start dying, but he did kill about half the HP of that hive with one small round of scouts. He's going to just send in another one, and another one, and more, and another one. Over time, scouts will kill the hive. So Dragoons in. Oh, he's setting up for the defense. He's setting up for the defense. Can he do it though? Can he defend himself against his Overlord drop there from Burgersasu? He's got High Templars at his nexus. Opening up some space. He's got cannons all over the place. But will it be enough? He's got one observer on the side that will actually not see the Overlords flying in. Okay, he sees the Overlords. There's a lot of vision there. A lot of vision. Templars spawning. Scouts on the scene. Scouts can kill some of those Overlords before they unload. He starts unloading there on a very bad spot, and oh, that drop turns. Oh, he actually gets some Dark Swarms down there, and that is great. He's still gonna do some damage on that technology. It's better than nothing at all. This is still pretty good. Templars coming in to kill whatever is below the Dark Swarms, but some damage is being done. He is inside the enemy's house. I mean, I think only 2 Lurkers are still alive and 2 Hydralisks, and the Defiler is on the scene as well, so the damage is not substantial, but This is putting some fear into 458's mind. This is when, as a Protoss, you are starting to fear for your life because the Zerg made their way into your base and actually killed some structures. And that is usually the sign that things are gonna go downhill. Now, because Burgersasu saw that round of scouts attacking his overlords... Where are they? Oh, he lost them. He lost them right here. He's building new scouts. And in response to the scouts, Burgersasu puts Devourers at his hive, because Devourers reduce the damage scouts deal by quite a significant margin, which makes it easier to keep the hive alive. So we got another big drop there coming in over the exact same angle. The Defiler actually unloaded on the top. The Storms kill all the Hydralisks within the blink of an eye. Another Mutalisk drop there. Well, Mutalisk Flock, auto drop, comes in to hit the Nexus, but oh great Storm. He just needs one more Storm. Do not hit your own probes, please. Okay, Scouts kills Mutalisks really easily. And 458 is defending himself without much effort. That's one of the perks a Protoss has. Defending as Protoss is stupidly easy. It is stupidly easy to defend as Protoss. It is extremely easy. The easiest compared to Terran and Zerg. Protoss has the easiest time defending. And 458 is just defending and sending out balls of scouts. Golden balls for some golden showers on that hive. Those drones are not going to enjoy this. But, we do have some plagues and some ensnares and some Devours on the scene to stop the scouts from ever being a problem. Scouts do arrive, the hive takes minimal amounts of damage, it's not much. It's like 200, 300 HP, then and gone. It's gonna take a long time for 458 to kill that hive if it takes him 2 minutes to build the scouts, and then he does 200 damage. And whenever he's building scouts for 2 minutes, we are going to see a counterattack from Burgersasu. So this game is... I'm getting quite nervous for 458. Now, Burgersasu gave up on using the proxy Nidus, because why would you use the Nidus on the proxy when you can just walk into the middle with an army like this? You just walk right in there. You have a lot of Reavers though, and Reavers are great against ground armies. You have Devourers though, and Guardians, which are great against scouts. He finds the Defiler though, so no Dark Swarm, no Plagues. Scouts on the side there are terrible against the Devourers. Terrible against Devourers. And the Guardians are coming in, and there was a Plague, in fact, and a Dark Swarm, in fact. And as Guardians do go down, the Devourers stay alive for a very long time. Storms on the Guardians. And the Hydralisks are failing to put a dent into this Reaver army. I mean, Reavers and a small choke point. Reavers kill everything within a matter of seconds. It's easy. Very easy to do. More Guardians morphing. Burgersasu has a lot of gas. A lot of gas. He can morph a lot of Guardians time and time again and slowly peel away at this layer. But I have something to say. I got something to say. Because Burgersasu just lost his Devourers, the scouts can actually fly right under the hive and kill the hive. Not that Burgersasu will notice anytime soon. He's got 13,000 minerals. He won't notice anytime soon that his economy is going to be in trouble. This, though, is big trouble here for 458. The High Templars are moving forward aggressively, storming whatever they can before everything finishes morphing, but oh god, there's Guardians everywhere. So many Guardians. Oh my god. The Defilers stay alive. He's going to throw down a double Plague on this entire front side. You got Devourers in the mix. You got Guardians in the mix. This is an overpowering air armada. You got 24 Devourers and 24 Guardians ready to break down that joke. Scouts are trying to save the day, heroically trying to fight back. They got Plague, they got Devourer Sport, and now we have cannons against Guardians. You got Scouts against Devourers. You got Reavers against Guardians. Reavers cannot do anything against Guardians. It's just Guardians flying in to kill whatever they can. The Scouts are trying their best to defend. This is a fight that you will never ever see ever again, because who in their right mind makes Scouts to fight against Devourers and Guardians? Well, my friends, 458 does. And it doesn't seem to be working. He did kill a lot of Guardians though. He did kill a lot of Devourers. He killed a lot of them. A lot of them. But the damage might have been dealt. Guardians are pushing forward. Cannons are dying. Templars are spawning to try and deal with the Guardians, but the Guardians are... Ooh, he saves it just in time, but now we've got a big switch up of mass Hydralisk ready to break through as the Reavers, the cannons, have been killed. Scouts still in the sky. More Scouts being built, getting an Arbiter as well. He needs more Reavers. He needs more Reavers right about now. Just look at his army of Hydralisk slowly, well, not slowly, quickly, scooting, scuttling across the map. Reavers spawning right as the Hydralisk arrive, ensnaring everything all over the place. Dodging the storms with his queen, not sure why, but looks cute. He just keeps on sending and sending and sending. He is full sending. But is he gonna break through? Is he gonna break through? Yes, 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 he's breaking through. Yes, he is breaking through. I mean, there's a lot of Templars, Dragoons, and Reavers here, but we have a lot of Zerg swarming with full power, coming across the map. Mutalisk in tow, ready to morph into Guardians. The fighters on the scene. And he does clear out that wave yet again. He clears out the wave. The Reaver's spawning it again. Is he gonna break through? I'm not sure yet. I said that he was gonna break through, but he's not getting deep. He's not getting deep in there. He's not gaining a lot of ground. He did kill all the cannons though. He saw some cannons there on the left side, but those don't matter that much. What matters most is all the cannons that were right here in this choke point and the Reavers that were hiding behind it. Burgersasu is slowly advancing forward because 458 doesn't have a lot of gateways. Does not have a lot of gateways. Does not. That's about 10 gateways. It's not a lot. It is in fact exactly 10 gateways and 5 robotics. 1 in the back. Can he keep up with the production? I mean, so far he can, because Reavers and Templar Storms, this is a meat grinder. This can go on for hours. Will it go on for hours, though? Mutas arrive on the scene, go to morph him with the Guardians yet again. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it. Mutas coming in to kill the Reavers after all the storms have been used. The Scouts have been killed. The Mutas are... Okay, the Mutas have broken through. The Mutas have done it. The Reavers were unprotected. I think this is gonna be it. Yeah, this is gonna be it. 4 of 8 cannot keep up. Cannot keep up. Reavers are spawning, but getting killed as they spawn, trying to build scarabs as fast as they can, but will they be able to do it? I don't think so. I don't think so, my friends. I think this might be the point where Burgersasu is going to have to force 458 say the word. Well, it's 2 words. Say the words. Let's start with a G. Good game. I have to say it soon. Yeah, there it is. There's the GG. Burgersasu with a strong performance and 458 with a questionable performance, but I do get what he was trying to do. But it seemed that about at 20 minutes he just felt like, oh boy, I'm in trouble. And he chuckled to himself, then decided to go for Scouts to try and kill the Hive. Burgersasu was prepared. You could say he was over-prepared. Because that Hive is still standing. It's still alive. It did lose over half its HP, but it's still alive. Devour, Plague, Hydra, Muta, easy counter to Scouts. If you don't know the Scouts are coming as a Zerg, then it hurts. If you know they're coming, you will be fine. You will be fine. So that's the game for today. We're gonna be doing another couple games that comes after this one. I'm gonna do it in the next video because my voice is tired. And we're already about 35 minutes in, but I've been casting for an hour and a half. So my voice is tired. So yeah, I'll see you soon in the next video. Leave your thoughts in the comments. leave a like or a dislike. Up to you. You decide. I just hope to see you return. I just hope that you enjoyed yourself watching this, because I sure did.